Outsider, and we did the black market missions. Pretty sure we collected a bone chomp.
On the streets feeling safer already? Someone's shooting at us!
I need to get this guy out of here.
You've been found.
You've been found guilty of something. I love how that citizen just like casually hears like blades and like blood guns. That's an all that stuff. Now, if you guys didn't know, actually, I'll save this part for later because something actually happens, and if you don't play the game, you'll actually see the Outsider. If you didn't play the game, actually, the Outsider appears in every Dishonored game. I'm pretty sure. He appears in the first game. Knife gun roll, and I think. Okay, we found 3 bone charms and 977 coins. No fancies. Okay, we did that. Alright. Tormentor of the ringleader. Eliminate Jinti Lee, owner of the Cavalier. I'm sorry, I can't read. Baths Boxing Club. Burn Mickey. Business rivals. Okay, so back to what I was saying. He appears in Dishonored 1, Knife Demo, and I can't forget that other game, like, The Witches. Pretty sure he appears in that. Actually, I don't know. I never actually got those games, because I'm pretty sure you can only get them on Xbox 360 or PS3. I think you might get them on PS4, because PS4 has a lot of original games.
When I first caught sight of Dowd, I was just a broken kid, staying alive out of spite. He cut the throats of 3 men without making a sound, leaving only blood and death in his wake. I don't know what I was hoping for when I followed him that night, but he shared his strange magic with me. And more than that, his skill, his time, his trust, and sometimes his secrets. Now he's not the man he was. Here in his final days, he's got wounds that won't ever heal and regrets as sharp as mine. I know how much that carves you up inside, but I found him. And he wants me to help him make up for a lifetime of sins by killing a god. The Abbey teaches us that the Outsider preys on weakness, that the void is the source of doubt, heresy, and suffering. That the Outsider is to blame for all our ills. Who knows? Maybe they're right.
So actually, I was wrong in the last video. I said that they praised on him. Actually, no. I always got so confused because.
Let me tell you something about the void, Billy Lark. It touches the minds of the dreaming and the dying alike. And sometimes, dreams can only tell you what you want at different
I
times.
know who you are. Why are you here? What do you want from me?
People usually want something from
What in the void?
but you don't want my mark, do you, Billy? So I will return something you lost.
Wait, what are you? Ah!
The world was wounded around you. And you carry the scars. You will never be the same. I wonder if you'll leave.
What did he do to me? Of course he shows up now. Shit! Shit! He took my arm and my face.
So back what I was saying.
Is it because of the dreams?
Come here.
Or doubt?
So yeah, back to what I was saying. Yeah, I always got so confused. It's like, do they praise him or do they dislike him, and we actually got to catch up on some notes that I said catch up on. So I'm gonna end up reading this. We ended off on Delilah Coppersmith. The Abbey of the Everyman has spent the last several months consecrating. And interring the remains of fallen, while also removing dangerous and typical. I'm sorry, guys, I can barely read this stuff. Objects from the Imperial Palace. You know, that, like, the palace part, it makes me think of the Duke's old palace from Dishonored 2, but I'll get to that in a moment. With representatives from the Isles of SIDER. Empress Emily Calden issued a statement yesterday morning, arguing unit in the wake of this great tragedy. The Empire's strength is in diversity of thought and action working together. There is nothing we can accomplish. We are pleased to research our partnership with the Sylvan region nations of Morley, Serkonos, and Trivia for our mutual peace and property. I'm sorry. Following these several imperial. You know what, guys? I can barely read this. How about maybe I can zoom in a little? Maybe you can just read this yourself. There you go. I'm sorry. Just pause the video now because I'm gonna go back. 3, 2, 1. So yeah, I just wonder what happened to the Grand Palace and who's our new Duke, because British if you kill the Duke's body double and you kill the Duke, or if you just kill the Duke, the body double dies. I don't know. Corvo or Emily becomes the Duke. I think it's mainly Corvo. I'm sorry, but or the Duke's body double. But I don't know what really happened there.
He didn't offer me his mark. Just said some
yeah,
shit
so
and left me with this.
I never knew what the black-eyed bastard wanted. Be careful.
It's
The outsider's gifts come with a price. You won't know until it's already been paid.
now this game.
I didn't have much choice.
It doesn't. Let's say the spoiler for Dishonored 2. If you actually had the choice to kill Billy after you hear her story, or you can just kill her. And this actually takes time after Dishonored 2, so it actually doesn't matter. That's what's cool about this game.
Crazy cults, but there's more to the eyeless.
It's like with Palo. It's like is Billy like Palo, where you have to kill him like twice in a day.
A knife. So you want me to steal it?
Soon. First, we need to find out who leads the Eyeless and where they keep that knife. They're powerful people, wealthy or noble or both. I don't know their names, but they all have an esoteric tattoo that sets them apart.
Same with Anton.
Tugs at the boxing club.
But the thing is, with Palo, it wouldn't say he's assassin until, you know, he
I'll go there and see
to kill him twice, and
try to rest out.
I couldn't do this on my own anymore, Billy.
now,
Thank you.
this is just my personal opinion. I think Dowd's a really cool character. It's like, he killed the Empress and he saved one. It's like, and the thing is, he never needed to save it in the first place. I don't know if he needed, I don't know much about those DLCs. I never played them, never was really able to get them. But I'm pretty sure he didn't need to, but he did. He went through all of that to save the Empress, and the Empress probably wouldn't be there be Emily Caldwell if it wasn't for Dow, because Delilah was actually going to take it over, but in Dishonored 2, she actually takes it over for, like, I want to say a month when Emily comes back. And you actually can decide Delilah's fate, just like every character in the game and Dishonored 1. Every game. You can say, okay, do you want to put her in her imaginary world that she loves, that everyone praises her? Because you went through all that stress, but her imaginary mind is still going to think everyone praises her, or do you want to just kill her and get that all over with? It's crazy. So yeah, you can decide Delilah's fate. Now, we are actually going to be doing all the black market missions for this one too. Oh, let me zoom out. Sorry, guys. Now, let's talk more about the eyeless. Oh wait. Oh, and yes, I actually did the original game plus, so now we have all the original game features. And we have Domino, we have Dark Vision. I think this is personally better than Billy's, because if you're in combat and you need to teleport somewhere, spoiler alert about Billy's power, it's actually something like this. Let's say I want to go here. You could actually on release LT, and it will put a person there to see if you're gonna crouch, if you're gonna stand up, and you need to double tap it. And if you don't have time to, you could actually die. So, now I'm trying to waste too much power here. So. We're actually going to get our tattoo first, because you need to get it if you want to do 2 of the black market missions. Yeah, and like I was saying, Dowd is a really cool character. He, like I said, he saved an empress. He's like a badass assassin. And I mean, I'm not trying to get too much on Dowd's side. I mean, I really love the character. He's one of my favorite characters. But just saying in like game, obviously in real life back in these times, I'm pretty sure this is my theory. It was really hard to kill an empress. Or it was really easy because not all of the technology we have nowadays, but it couldn't just be like, okay, assassinate this guy, it's over. No, there was guards, there was the royal protector. It wasn't no fun in games. And we all know, Corvo, he actually had a mother, a dad, and a sister. But I'm pretty sure the parents vanished, and later his sister vanished. So, like having to
What are they mixing
fetch
these
for
mix with?
himself, he got really good with the blade. Then he got so good he beat someone in the blade contest. I'm not sure. It was a really big contest with the blade, and he won it. And he was the Empress chose him to be the royal protector. And some say Some say he was a spy master at first, I think. Oh god, this is long. We're gonna have to read this all in different
Sean
episodes,
Young,
some of
the
it.
singer, and a city administrator,
And-
Ivan Jacoby.
Talking
These are
about
high-profile people. There's a third
the
leader
singer,
mentioned with no name.
Sean, how should we decide his fate?
This must be where the eyeless get inked. I always wanted to join a cult. All right, if this is what it takes. Don't flinch.
It's funny because she actually flinched a little. Oh, get it here. Alright, let's go do our black market mission. Okay. Now we have Domino, which is a really cool feature. Let me show you. Hey, come here, kitty. So this is how Domino works. Hey, come here, come here. No, kitty, you can't. Okay, so technically, let me pull it down. Now, this is what happens. So that's Domino. And Dishonored 2, I'm pretty sure.
Guards. I might look different, but they'll still recognize me from the posters. Best avoid them if I can.
So yeah, I'm pretty sure in Dishonored 2, it will cost like a lot of rooms. I think maximum for the first one is like 4. I'm pretty sure there's different levels or just one. I'm not sure. Oh god.
So let's see.
Count me in.
I don't know. Cause I'm pretty. That guy is part of the black market.
Someone is asking for trouble. What?
Oh, that was bad.
You won't get away! I'm just running. Come
Let's head to this black market.
You've been found guilty of something.
Oh, yeah. Standing in the
That's it! Let's go! You aren't doing it!
down now.
That's it! Stop! Right! Here? You have that at your command!
So there's something with this pink I'm not going to spoil, but you'll see in the next one. If you haven't played the game. If you do, hopefully, you know what's going to happen.
I'm not impressed. No way!
I love how these workers just like, use their regular for the pay.
I won't let you get away. You're not so proud.
Holy Jarvis.
I've got just the thing.
Holy
Ready? Bad move.
I love how I'm saying, oh, he's in the bad news, he's going to stop. Now, it's actually a different way to get in his house, and it actually just makes it less harder.
Out of the mood.
He's acting like
Where do you think you're going? Let me show you how I got
serve.
The guy in the box, I know.
Welcome. I'm certain you will find what you require here.
I knew it, I knew it. Oh, I'm pretty sure that guy comes back out.
Come on, let's finish this.
Go again. I'm surprised he doesn't have a gun to defend himself. He sells like guns, like blueprints and everything,
Nice to see you
grenades,
again.
and he can't even.
People put up notices over here.
Doesn't
If
even
you're
have a
interested
gun
in
now.
making some coin.
We're gonna get
The
some.
prices reflect the exquisite quality of the items offered.
Actually, this might be pretty useful. Okay. Oh, I already had it. Alright.
No need to wrap it for you, I suppose. You're well needed.
We're gonna have to really do
Please
these.
visit again soon.
Let's do work. Let's do Death to the Mind. Now, actually, I was talking to my friend, but he tends like his mom and his sisters. They had to go to this shop, and he actually got to stay home, but the thing is, they want him to stay downstairs where his Xbox isn't there. So he says he'll like. This is just a funny thing. I'm not trying to be rude to him. No, not at all. He says like he'll be right back, and he'll take a while. So his Xbox ended up shutting off, and I was like, oh, bro, no. I'm sorry. My phone decided to say, hey, we're going to give you a notification that you have 20% battery, and I'm sorry if you couldn't hear me. Yeah, but my friend had to go to the shop, his sisters went, and he had to stay downstairs where Xbox is not. So I'm actually going to get to my phone charger real quick. This. So let me just pause my game real quick and put in my charger. Bam, bam, bam. There we go. Grab my controller. Let's get back to playing. Can we reach up there? Yes, we can. There's the mine. And I'm pretty sure you have to do a certain way to kill this guy. You can't just kill him point blank. Down nothing. Oh. No. No. Oh, you can actually, let's work them on. good guy. Now, I feel like all the games of Dishonored series, they're very brutal. And spoiler alert for if you haven't played Dishonored 2, there is actually non-lethal for Jindosh, where you knock him out, you put him in this electric chair, like that kind of wipes your brain that you use on Sokolov. So you can turn that on, you can literally, he gets up, his back's like kind of lifted up, like spark, electric going into his brain. It's not like to the point where it'll kill him, it's like kind of rots his brain, like kind of, it like wipes out the memory, and it's pretty brutal. This game is pretty dark. And another spoiler alert, I'm sorry. I don't know if this one is as brutal, but if you think about it, it is. For the first mission with Ramsey, you knock him out and you put him in your royal chambers. You actually lock him in there, and he only has like a limited amount of food, but it decides if you eat it or not. So you're gone for a month, so technically he just dies of starvation, kind of body already rots. And we don't know, because at the end of the game, Delilah actually, or I'm pretty sure it's Minish of the game, yeah, like Clockwork Mansion. At the end of the mission, you'll see all these kind of, if you didn't kill the guards yet, you'll see the kind of demons, the witches, already, like, they took him out. So Delilah technically was a traitor to the people. She wanted, like, the witches. She wanted, like, everything. I'm like,
What's the holdup? I was supposed to interview Sean Young hours ago.
and technically, yeah, she wants them all witches, all, like, stone.
May I help you with something?
Yes,
A drink. Since the incident
Let me
with the
in.
journalist from the Karnaka Gazette. The Spectre is a private club.
So,
Are you a member?
yeah, actually, the only ally she has is, like, I'm pretty sure the Crown Killer. There's a non-lethal part where you could actually put her, you could actually save her from the serum. I'm sorry this is kind of long, I'm just saying. And we are about to do a deadly assessment. One way to do this.
Welcome.
We're going to be using our domino. So, yeah, like, that's her only allies, like Jindosh. I don't think Ramsey. I actually don't think Ramsey. The Duke of Draconis. Kronos, whatever. A lot of, like, bad people. A lot of bad people. Ashworth is technically a witch along with her. And she could have, like, went into the chambers and, like, if, well, he was alive, he could have just killed him.
Charms. Her tricks and a handful of potions and tinctures. And there is to whiff the void.
Oh, no, I can't do that. I need him alive.
I think you're showing these posers a thing or two. From a mortal bug after a year or so. See what that did? The skin and bones.
That's all that matters. They say it's a place.
Ashley needs to get back over there. So yeah, Delilah is just technically a traitor, and we all know that through the game, like technically through like the first 5 minutes or 4 minutes of the game. But she created like she betrayed the whole people with Dunwall and stuff. No, actually, I think I was talking about the eyeless and I just stopped. So what I was saying about the eyeless, I think they actually, since they have full access to the void, because in the end of the game, so that's remarked, it's probably going to be a spoiler if you haven't played the game. In the end of the game, there's actually a connection to where to the void, to where the outsider is like, and he's technically in stone, but they have connection to where the outsider is, and the entrance of where the outsider is technically in the void. So, and they're guarding it. If you go in there and and you're not in eyeless, they'll, as we know, kill you on point. It's just, and I don't think anyone would want it to enter the void unless they like praise the outsider. But anyways, back to normal. Wait, what? What? How did he die? That. But I had to load it in game slot. Oh, bro. I'm sorry, guys. Looks like this guy is really weak. So yeah. So what do you guys think of the outsider? If you were in this game, would you praise him, or would you be like, yeah, I like the outsider, or would you be like, no, I'm against the outsider, I think he should die? Because the thing is, if you don't like the outsider, you'll just have to think you just want him dead, because you're not gonna like that guy for a reason. You're gonna have to like him for a reason, and there's definitely most definitely a reason why. It's not just you don't like him. He's populated all over town with the Abbey, and I think there'll be a reason.
Maybe we should leave it and go back to the old place.
Now, let's...
The outsider, are you all right? No! You pay for his death!
No. What are they? I'm sorry. No! I am. Wow. Jesus. And after I get this guy in the where I need to go, I'm probably gonna end this video here. It's been like 34 minutes, and we'll probably end it on part 3, obviously, because this game is it is a short game, and I kind of want to make it as long as possible, because I also do have to find a new game after this, and so it gives me time to think, and I also
Where am I going to get that? Maybe the invitation will work with just a little muffin straight.
what's the...
Next time I'll try it with a waxing.
Alright, boys.
That doesn't do
Time to go to sleep.
Got no idea.
Time to go night.
Like that. Better have a look.
What?
Wait, no. No, okay, no. Get back, yeah. You like the stone. No, it's like, I could just imagine, I'll see on the news. Mom knocks out kid because he refuses to get on the bus. Kid wakes up strapped down to car seat. And then all you'll see in the interview, it's like the police would ask, "Why did you do this to your son, man?" He's like, so I learned this thing from Dishonored here. What's Dishonored? You'll hear in a moment. Technically, where you can knock out someone and they're not dead. So technically, Dishonored, it does not raise your chaos. Chaos, man. Not, man. I just gotta ask. Can I see your Facebook account? Okay. Susan 101. All you post about is your Caesar salad. It's all the same. It's so good. Your first post of the Caesar salad is from 2013. Oh, man. The picture is just water, brown water, with bits of moldy help. That is a federal offense. But anyways, we're gonna leave it up here. I'll just save my game. Oh, I can't. Well, we're gonna leave it up here, guys. If you like this video, make sure to like if you want. I'm trying to force it. And stay tuned for the next part. Goodbye, guys.